Gemini. Welcome to April 2020 monthly energetic forecast. As you can see here, please first of all remember to check your moon and rising, as this reading is not going to resonate with all of you. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing with your loved ones. We've got the sun here. So what looked morbid, I don't know why Spirit gave me that word, what looked morbid is soon going to change. And I really feel that, excuse me, in April is going to actually be a good month for you. And I feel like for a lot of you Geminis, you're going to just, there's so much transformation that's been happening. I really feel like a lot of you are going to change course in what you're doing. Like you had time to think about, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to do what I was doing before. Just a lot of changes. But also too, there was time for some of you to spend with your family, and some of you that were separated from your family. But the sun is really such an amazing planet. It is such an amazing star. I'm sorry, not planet, star. And it's immortal. And here we've got Pisces. So this is really about the the 12th house, because Pisces covers the 12th house. And I feel like there is some surprises for some of you Gemini that came, just getting out of the bunker, just getting back to work. But I do feel like some of you have moved on with your life regardless of what was going on. And I'm just feeling like you may find yourself, some of you might actually, I feel like there's engagements, proposals that come out of this journey for a lot of you Geminis. And Virgo here, that rules the 6th house. It's still talking about the health, so you need to still be safe. Okay, there may be breakthroughs in April, which I predicted on my Facebook page or, in my group. So if you get a chance, please join me there, because I go live there. And I just feel like the energy around you in April, Gemini, will be just amazing energy. Like, I feel like a lot of you won't be focusing on so much of what you lost, but being very humble about it. And what service can you do to quicken the healing in regards to maybe some of the things that you've lost. April is an interesting month because there's a lot of breakthroughs, and we'll be probably sometime moving out of being quarantined, or at least getting back to work. I do feel, though, that the COVID-19 will still be around, so we all still need to protect ourselves. So I feel like there's also, too, like hidden things that maybe your employers, or if you are the employer, what you're holding back from your employees. I just feel like that there is not a lot of information that's giving a lot of people a feeling of security. That's what I'm getting in your reading. But just remember, Vesta, this beautiful, beautiful energy of Vesta, is awakening the love, the light, the goddess, the divine within you. And really just, if you look at this card, is full of light, and really reminding you that, just being in the center of your space, just really grounding and being there, brings nothing but good things. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot of what you've got going on in April. What are the messages for Gemini in April? Gemini. Okay, let's see. What are the messages? I don't want those. I didn't look at them, but I don't want them either. They came in a cluster. Okay, we've got the King of Wands. And this is about someone, this is a fire sign, Sag, Leo, or Aries. And this is somebody who's very devoted, very educated, who I feel has we've gotten the Five of Swords. You know, let me just lay the cards out here because I need the full picture. Six of Swords. Six of Swords has been showing up a lot. So I know that travel's getting ready to open. So you've got 2 6s and 1 5. So you're definitely making a transformation forward from this Five of Swords. All right, let's take a look here. So I feel like there's a connection here to this King of Wands. Like perhaps this was somebody that you trusted that turned out to be quite the person you couldn't trust. But I do feel like that things will look up here because you've got some good cards here. But you're just going to actually make decisions around just an influence of bad energy or just somebody who deceived you that's been very tricky and not being honest. And you know, that can be somebody that's done that to you, or that could be something that you guys done to someone else. I mean, I'm not accusing anybody here, but I'm just saying this is how the energy works. And I do feel like you actually want, or they want forgiveness. They really want to get something straightened out here in regards to something that I feel, as I'm getting communication, something that I feel was maybe not communicated as clearly as it should have been, which caused a lot of issues too. But all in all, too, some of you, I feel, have been deceived. And you had a lot of trust in this person. And you thought it was going somewhere until crisis hit. And then a lot of things just started to change. But you have invitations. You have the door wide open. Starting in April, I feel like it's probably close to the middle of April to the end of April. You have the door wide open for you to make the change, to make the transformation. Okay, there's a lot of transformation going on right now, and we all have to transform, actually. Or if we don't, then we're just going to get stuck in our loss, in our defeat. But yeah, the Eight of Swords is telling me that there may have been sickness in the family, or all this that's going on has like left you in a mode of feeling anxious and unsure. But all in all, I feel like your cards are good. I feel like there is a lot of light to guide you, and it's going to come through for you in April. Some of you are feeling quite unmotivated to really do it. We've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So I'm going to say that some of you may not be returning to the same job or may still be struggling to find a job. I'm also feeling like some of you are just in this position where you feel drained out, actually, because in the beginning you may have worried about where this was going. So I feel right now that in April there will be moments of lack of motivation. So do the best you can, Gemini, to try to kick that energy to the curb, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune and you can turn this around. Okay, I really feel like success is there for you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So the money's going to get better for you. For a lot of you, I feel like this circles around, besides what I talked about, deceptive in love. But I also feel like it also details about the worry, the anxiety, the loss of money, the loss of jobs. So I just want to let you know that that energy is turning around in April and May. Okay, we need May with this too. So A lot of you will be back on your feet again. You will be accomplishing the things that you want to go. But I'm going to remind you that COVID-19 isn't going to go away that quickly. So you're going to have to be safe. This is also, the Pentacle cards is like, yes, I'm making money, the Nine of Pentacles, but at the same time, it's also telling me to be safe with how you spend your money. And be cautious, okay? Because the economy is not stable. So if you happen to gamble or play the stock market, or you're planning on moving, you need to proceed with caution. Just make sure your funds are there. Make sure you feel stable in what you're doing and what you're employed in. Let me see what the bottom card is. Let me just shuffle them again. What's the bottom card? Which is kind of a theme. Yeah. So I get here is the Three of Pentacles, which is just kind of feeling just having money problems, actually. That's the only way I can tell you with the Three of Pentacles reverse is having money problems. And just maybe some of you are looking to increase your skills, adding more skills to what you do already so that you can get a better job. I feel like for some of you, it might have been a wake-up call that you've been just doing jobs that are making money to pay your bills, and now you want to do something that gives you more security. But you just have to make sure you stay safe, you stay protected, and that you really work on your energy as far as drawing in abundance, focusing, making your intention really clear in regards to abundance in love, abundance in health, abundance in finances. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Anyways, Gemini, thank you so much. It was great to connect. I want to wish all of you a safe journey. Love and blessings. Thank you.